And JC said he found someone that will go in the toilet and grab whatever you happen to drop in there that you need to retrieve.
We all need that person, right?
Do we?
No.
Well,
that's little Cason. That's
Cason.
I hope it's not your baby boy that reaches into the toilet for you.
Well, kid.
Oh boy.
What did happen?
We've all done a bunch of stuff we're not willing to admit, but the good news is we've probably done it when we were babies.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't paint on the wall at your house on purpose. You wouldn't cover your...
I painted the TV.
You wouldn't...
I did.
That went over well.
On purpose?
Yeah.
You wouldn't pee on a family member on purpose,
No.
But we've all done it as kids.
Sure.
So Cason's walking around now, and he's getting a little bit better, and so he does tend to sneak away from us from time to time.
And where's he end up?
He usually will go to his room, and he'll play with his books, or he'll rip them apart if they're paper books, or he'll go to our closet, and he'll play with my shoes and do his little spin thing that he likes to do now. He likes to spin around in circles, get dizzy,
like a
fall
puppy.
down. Yeah.
Man, the whole world is a playhouse when you first learn to walk.
Right. Yeah.
Pots and pans are just amazing.
So I know if Cason's not in the family room, I know he's either in his room or he went to our closet.
Yeah, your place is not that big.
I saw him walk by the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I figured he was just going to go to his room.
It's not enough to know that your baby is in the house. That's not enough.
That's fine.
All right, that's not watching the baby.
He's not tall enough to get into anything crazy yet.
Okay.
And he's not, and he can't pull himself up on anything. So I let him, and if he breaks something, he breaks something. It happens.
Okay.
And so I start walking towards his room after I finish making his little meal. And I don't really see him sitting on the ground, so I figured he was in the closet. And I'm walking past the guest bathroom, and I just kind of hear a little bit of splish splashing going on. And it's not bath time, and Kinsey's in the guest bedroom.
And he's not washing his hands.
And he's definitely not tall enough to wash his hands yet.
We get it. We get it. He's playing in the toilet.
As I look over to the bathroom, there's Cason holding up the toilet cover with his left hand.
Oh, boy.
And he's got his entire right hand just reaching in there, and then he's just splish splashing all over the
Stirring
place.
up the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's clean water, right?
And so I freak out, and I don't know if you're supposed to, but I screamed. I was like, Cason, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
And he starts crying, and you're a bad parent.
As soon as I scream his name, he lets go of the cover,
The
and
seat.
it's that cool seat cover that comes down.
Love
so
those.
it won't
Best
smash his
invention
fingers.
ever.
It is.
Yeah.
And so he lets go of that, and it's funny because it's just going down slowly, and he pulls out the hand and goes automatically to his face to cover up because he...
So the wet toilet hands go and cover his face.
And his little jacket, I mean, up to the elbow was covered in toilet water. And so he pulled it up to his face because apparently he thinks he can
See, this
hide
is
it.
why you don't conserve water by not flushing.
Right.
Yeah.
And he pulls it up to his head, and he thinks he can hide if he covers his face right now.
You don't see it.
We're doing peekaboo.
It's invisible. Yeah.
And so,
You're doing peekaboo.
And so Kinsey, he starts wailing. He just starts crying because he got in trouble. And Kinsey comes out and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Well, I was watching Cason."
Yeah, right.
And then what happened was his homeboy went to the bathroom and stuck his entire hand and arm into the toilet and stirred it.
He didn't go to the bathroom. He went into the into the bathroom area. Yeah.
He reached.
Because he doesn't use the toilet.
Well, what made me feel better is
He just used it to stir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made me feel better when I put it on Facebook that apparently this happens to every parent.
Yeah.
Every kid apparently has stuck their hand in their toilet.
No, it didn't happen in my house, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen in other houses. Just wasn't our experience.
Not only did my parents allow me to do it, they convinced me it was a pool.
They put you in there, lifted you up, and just put you off in the
you
toilet
were such
water.
a tiny, scrawny
Yeah, I thought we had a pool.
I do remember the story my mom told when I got in the toilet when I was like 4.
Really?
And I was stomping in there.
Yeah.
So yesterday...
What are you doing, making toilet wine?
I don't know what I was doing, but apparently it runs in the family because he's really into doing the toilet thing too.